Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you.
I kind of wanted to start with Francesca Bridgerton and how she sort of come into her own in the series and just sort of arrived, really. How did it feel to be the one to sort of introduce her to the audiences?
I mean, it was scary, but it was a massive privilege. And also just with how the stories worked, it was a nice introduction because I think Francesca's getting to know herself, so I kind of had these scenes that I could settle in and watch everybody, as Francesca does as well. So there was kind of some life imitating art, and she was very nervous and so was I. So, but yeah, it's a privilege to be here.
And how do you guys all feel about how she fitted into the Bridgerton family and like the new dynamics?
Yeah, it's like
I thought it was going to be savage, people hated her.
I just feel like everyone opened their arms and...
It was seconds, it really was. It was like second. It was like Hannah's done a beautiful job as well in season 3, and she's been a pleasure to have around, and she's slotted
gorgeous
in.
human.
Yeah, beautiful. Like, it's a pleasure. We're really lucky to have her. It's all right.
I'll pay you later.
It is. My vote's gone up since this morning.
Cash.
So Jessica, your character's also sort of had a bit more of a vulnerable side coming out of the series. Like, what redeeming features do you think that she's come out with this series?
A lot, I feel she's a lot. Maybe it might be a bit too far, but she it's all gone.
Sleep that big.
She's learning, and she's had a mirror held up to her, having this friendship with Eloise, and kindness come into her life, and an opportunity to sort of breathe. I feel she's had that real connection she's been missing. She's had such a lonely existence, and you see that when you see her house. It's just mortifying. Quite literally black, and she's starting to get an essence of like what real communication and contact and what real people do. And softening. The mask comes off for sure.
And Claudia, I guess, what do you feel like that friendship has done for Eloise?
Well, I think Eloise was left with she's fallen out with her best mate, and there's this thing that she had with Theo, the printer, that's gone as well. And Cressida, according to quote Eloise, showed her kindness in the summer when no one else would. So I think she felt a real, I think she probably is very grateful to Cressida and what she's given her. And then I think it's a real opportunity for Eloise to listen. Because Eloise is really fortunate. She comes from an amazing family, got an amazing life, really. And to see someone else's like that, she's having to listen to Cressida and see what her situation is and what she's going through. And I think Eloise could learn to listen. That's good. It's a good thing.
She does do a bit of listening at the balls this time around, listening to all the different
that's right.
embroidery tips and tricks.
She's not interested.
Why do you think Eloise has started to sort of try to slide more into society?
I sort of think she wants to see what all the fuss is about. And in spite of herself, though, I think she said she wants to join the winning side because she's sort of sick of this. Such a great example of success. But she's sort of fed up with it, and she's alone. She's lost a really big column in her life. So I think she's kind of going, right, all right, fine. That's what I think it is.
If you were all in Eloise's position, do you think you'd forgive Penelope?
Oh, great. No one's ever... You never ask anyone else, yeah.
What do you think?
What about... It's not just me.
It's a big thing to forgive. I don't think it should be downplayed, but...
Yeah, it takes time.
Also...
time. And communication. Also, come on, you.
Who socks up?
You respected her a few seasons ago.
I know, she wanted to be her, basically. Yeah.
It's just jealousy. No.
I love it. Who's signing you on?
Yeah, it's a good question. Who's signing you all on?
Always Claudia's.
Cressida's had some really fun, crazy outfits this series. Have you got any highlights, any favourites?
Every single one. I think the favourites just one after the other. I was like, this is my favourite, this is my favourite. I love at the... What is it? After the air balloon, we have the innovation ball.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, that's a ball, right?
Yeah.
I love her dress that we see with the corset.
Oh, yeah.
The shoulders. huge.
Yeah,
and I
that's
remember
with
them
the
saying in the edit that it looked like you were talking to my sleeve.
Yeah, and that my head looked very tiny.
Yeah. But yeah, that dress I loved. That was fun to wear.
So why do you think the internet is so drawn to the specific couple for the specific series like Penelope and Colin? Because I feel like there's been such a hubbub around like that relationship.
They've been with us since day one.
That's it, isn't it?
Yeah, we know them. We can't
Yeah.
wait. I say we, like I'm like, yeah.
I can't wait.
I can't wait.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I do, yeah, if you've seen two people, it's really beautiful when we learn and meet new people, like with, the Duke and Daphne, and then obviously with the Sharma family, but these are, they've been with us since season 1. I think it's really satisfying for the audience as well, to be rooting for something for such a long time, and then to finally get the satisfaction of seeing it on screen, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. They deserve it.
Yeah.
And they've done such a good job.
Yeah,
so.
they have.
And their evolution as well, like when you look back at season 1, they just look so young.
Babies.
You're like, you see them grow so much in just this season alone. It's cool.
So have you read your characters' books? And are you excited for your like personal series? And
I'm just happy to be here.
Thrilled.
I'm honestly I love the job so much. I'll be so devastated the day I stop playing Eloise. So I'm making the most of it.
I've just got it, so
yeah.
I'm not going to be making any requests anytime soon. It's quite a big book as well, so
Yeah. Grateful for the gig.
thank you.
You'll give it a year.
Yeah.
do you think that you'd be like the wallflower or the diamond of the season?
Me, myself.
We'd be home.
Yeah.
Oh,
I wouldn't have turned up. I wouldn't have turned up.
We'd still be home.
We don't really have FOMO. We've got that fear of being involved.
Yeah.
I think actually that's what I think the three of us suffer.
Unless it was a ball of like a very small few.
I don't think that counts as a ball. Imagine us three hanging out and be like, welcome to my ball.
You'd have a great.
Yeah, we would. We'd have a lovely time. Nobody probably wouldn't turn up.